What's up, YouTube family? It's JB with another video for us. And today's a good topic. Great discussion on dividends. What is dividends? Now today, there's three companies that we're going to talk about. Is AT&T, Realty Income, and AbbVie. All stocks that are great. AT&T is what we're going to talk about first. Now, AT&T currently is sitting at $28.97. We'll round it to $30. So a dividend, first and foremost, is money that you earn from owning a stock. So if you earn 10 shares of AT&T, let's say at $30, hypothetically, right? It's currently about $29. A dividend is something that you get back from just holding your shares in the company. So if you have 10 shares of AT&T, you will get back $2.08, as you see right here, which is about, we'll say $20 a year, $24 a year. Now, a dividend is something that is called a DRIP. It's called a dividend reinvestment plan. Not the drip that you think about the jewelry. Not that drip, guys. No, you don't want that drip. You want to invest with this drip. But the dividend reinvestment plan is where you take the money that your company pays you out for owning a particular amount of shares, and it reinvests into the company, which ultimately gives you more growth in the company. So if you get $30 a year and a share is $30, so you just purchase one share, which opens up doors for you to earn more money. And also, if that stock were to rise in value, in price, you would see a elevation in price or an increase. So now if we go to AT&T right here and we look at how it's been doing the last 6 months, we see how it was at $29. It shot up to $33. Usually it's level-headed, a stable stock that you can get involved in for a dividend. They pay $2.08, and they're an aristocrat stock. They have increased their dividend for the last 25 consecutive years. They are a proven winner. They are a good, reliable stock to invest in for their dividend. And they have a lot of potential with 5G coming out. And they're one of the biggest companies out there. They own Time Warner and they own other platforms. So it's a great company to invest in. So I'm going to do a hypothetical figure right here on my spreadsheet to show you how you can earn wealth and earn dividend and what it would look like 5, 10, 15, 20 years out. Now, if we start off with 100 shares of AT&T at $29 and you invested $100 a month, so we'll change that to 300 because it's quarter, but we're going to say $100 a month, so it's $1,200 for the year. And you know, we buy sneakers and we buy food and we buy things that we really don't need, but if we just take a step back and cut back on half of that, we can invest that. Now, I'm sure we all have $100 a month, or if you can't afford that, let's cut it down to $50 a month. But we're going to just put out a number of $1,200 a year or $300 a quarter. If you purchase 100 shares right now of AT&T and put in $1,200 a year, year one, you would make $250 in dividend money. Now look at this. Let's just bump it up to year 10. Year 10, you would make $2,700. Year 15, $7,586. Now remind you, this is for the whole year. You would make this a year. And all you're putting in is $1,200 a year. So you're putting in $100 a month and your money's working for you. Now, if we go to the 20-year mark, you will make $21,000 that year. So now let's go back up and show you if you put no more money in, what your numbers would look like. If you did a one-time purchase. If you did a one-time purchase right now of 100 shares with a 4.4% annual change in dividend, a 3% annual change in new cash to invest, but we're going to say zero because we're not going to do that. We're going to show you this way now. Now look, you would make the first year $213. The 10th year, you would make $685. Now, if we speed it up, year 30, you would make $43,000. That's putting in no new money. That's just buying 100 shares, let's say today or whenever you have the funds to do such, and left it. In 30 years, you would make that year $43,000. The dividend or the drip is a great option, a great thing to do, guys. Now, I'm going to show you another stock, Realty Income, ticker symbol O. It's currently sitting at $64.47. Now, let's say you bought 100 shares of those. And their annual dividend is currently $2.80, which is very good. That's annually, by the way, too. So, and if you put no more money in, let's see what you would get. The first year, $2.84. The 10th year, you would receive roughly $675. Now, if we speed it up here, year 15, $1,189. Year 25, $4,869 for the year, guys. Now, year 30, you would make $11,802. A lot of people use this as passive income, or progressive income is when your money is working for you. You're making money while you're asleep. You're making money while you're at work. You're making money while you're doing other things, spending time with your family. You know, this is a great strategy. Realty Income, if you guys don't know, deals with real estate. This is another aristocrat stock. It's been around a long time, well proven stock that would never go anywhere. I mean, and it has potential to grow. As we can see right here, the yield is 4.36%. The high was up to $84.92. So if you were to buy in today, it's still down about $20. So if it gets back to that support line where it will retest that $84, and I'm sure it'll get back there, you still have the potential to make $20 profit off of your shares. So not only would you make that $2.80, but you also would make $20 on your share, the amount of shares you hold per share. So if you have 10, you would make $200 and so on and so forth. Now, if you have 100, you would make $2,000. So the last one I'm going to show you is AbbVie, ticker symbol ABBV. AbbVie is another great stock to own. It's a biopharmaceutical company. It's a healthcare realm. Their dividend is currently sitting at 5.29% annually, or that equates to about $4.72. Now, it's kind of expensive, but once again, guys, you're not going in buying 100 shares. You're not going in buying 1,000 shares unless you have that money, and that's great. If you can do that, that's awesome. But don't forget to diversify your portfolio in different sectors of, you know, the way the world is, in the EV sector, in the, you know, the banking. There's different channels you can be in, healthcare, restaurant, you know, real estate. So you can always work your way up, and that's what you do when you have extra money. You buy it. You know, stimulus is coming out in the next few months. People are going to have extra money. If people don't have the extra money, If your goal is to eventually have extra money so you can invest it for your freedom, for your financial success. So now if we take AbbVie and put it in the spreadsheet, it's $98.36. And we'll say, right, we said about $4.72 for the year per share, which is pretty good. And we'll give 100 shares because we're going to use that as just a baseline, a starting point for numerical purposes. Now, if you bought 100 shares, which would cost you around 10 G's, the first year you would make $480 off your dividends. Year 5, $700. We'll move it up to year 13, $1,700. Year 20, $4,400. In year 30, you would make $25,742. Now, remind you guys, this is a one-time purchase of this company. You put in $10,000 and you would see that $25,000 at year 30. I mean, that's amazing. So you automatically will make your money back in about 7 to 8, possibly 9 years if you were to buy it one time and not put no more money in. You guys can do this. I know you can. Once again, it's dividend reinvestment or DRIP. Passive income is the way to go. High growth stocks are awesome. And high growth, high dividend stocks are awesome. And dividend stocks. And these are proven winners. They're not going anywhere. If you guys need help, I'll assist you. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Pass the word along. My goal is to get 100 subscribers. I need you guys' help. We're all family. We can do this together. This is JB. Give me a like, and I'm here to guide and assist. All right? Take care, guys.